the WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital Samuel A. Mumley OVAC All-Star Basketball Game is sponsored by these official OVAC corporate partners: WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, Belmont College, Bordis & Bordis, Health Management Solutions and Paramount Preferred Solutions, Subway Restaurants, and WTOV9.
Welcome back to Wheeling Park High School. Introductions underway for this boys all-star game between Ohio and West Virginia. And we will meet your starting lineups. First up, your starting lineups brought to us by Family Talk for the Ohio All-Stars and Bordis & Bordis for the West Virginia All-Stars, which includes Xavier Pryor, Gavin Moore, Luke Bechtel, Mojo Chisler, and Carson Poffenberger. It's an all Monongalia County starting lineup. 3 Morgantown Mohegans and 2 Clay-Battelle Seabees. And the co-head coaches for West Virginia, the Tallmans. David Tallman from Morgantown and his dad, Dave Tallman from Magnolia. And on the other side, the Ohio All-Stars, as I mentioned, brought to us by Family Talk. Charles Miller of Steubenville Catholic Central. Kobe Mitchell, one of the top scorers in Ohio history. Out of Harrison Central, the future Akron Zip in the starting lineup. Also got Isaiah Van Dyne from Indian Creek, Mason Brown, a Buckeye local, and Dominic Court from the Cambridge Bobcats. And head coaches of Ohio, see Eric Henniger of Fort Fry and Roger Kirkpatrick of Frontier. Those are your starting lineups, and your officials, including Matt Drehas, Pete Brogdon, and Glenn Purdue. They will be calling the action on the floor for us, and the starting lineups continue to be announced on the floor. Rod Metzger along with Chris Blair. There's your head coaches. Henniger on the right, Kirkpatrick on the left for the Ohio All-Stars. And for West Virginia, as I mentioned, it's the Tallmans, David and Dave Tallman, leading the way. Chris Blair, you played in this game, you coached in this game. What's it like to be a part of this game, and what are these kids going to expect here in this one?
It's magical. That's what I tell everybody. It's magical. It's a great honor to be selected as a high school athlete here to participate in this OVAC All-Star game. I remember almost 20 years later, I remember we won. West Virginia won that game in 2003, and it was a great game, fun experience. And you get to see these guys watching on broadcast in different games throughout the season, and now you get to see how you match up against them and playing at the highest level in the OVAC. So it's quite a feat, quite an accomplishment and honor for these players.
And a little different this year. Normally we get a chance to see the kids from West Virginia and Ohio and their teams go up against each other. We didn't have that this year because the West Virginia season being delayed not until March. So we had no Ohio versus West Virginia matches. We didn't have the OVAC Basketball Championship tournament. So this is our first chance to see some of these kids match up against each other, you know, from both sides, which is going to be fun to see.
Absolutely. Bragging rights are on the line. Normally you get that through the season, but you know, for this year, obviously, we weren't able to do that. So certainly bragging rights on the line here.
Absolutely. So we will get things started here. There'll be 2 20-minute halves. There'll be some breaks in the action for some award presentations, and just to allow for substitutions, you'll see 5 players in, 5 players out, a good bit of this one. And then usually in the final few minutes when the game's really good, you see coaches maybe pick the guys they want on the floor that they have the hot hand.
All right, down the stretch, both teams want to win. You see what guys are playing the best, and you get them the most minutes in the end. Everybody gets their minutes before then. And then all these players and the coaches certainly deserve that chance. They're all competitive, and I'm looking forward to a very exciting up and down basketball game.
Absolutely. There's Kobe Mitchell wearing number 1 out of Harrison Central. 31 points per game in his senior season. More than 2,400 career points. That's 15th all-time in Ohio history. He's Harrison County's all-time leading scorer, regardless of gender, and going to go play his college basketball in the Mid-American Conference with the Akron Zips. Cork will jump in center circle with Poffenberger, and we are underway, the boys' OVAC All-Star game here at Wheeling Park High School. Gavin Moore from Clay-Battelle. Off the mark, rebounded by Isaiah Van Dyne of Indian Creek. Charles Miller, Catholic Central. Up ahead quickly to Brown, off his leg. And here come the, I was going to say Mohegans, but here comes West Virginia. Pryor to the bucket. Follow, no good. Van Dyne comes away with it once again. And we're going to go up and down, back and forth. Van Dyne lays it up and 8 for 2.
Certainly need your track shoes on for this game. Up and down, 1 or 2 passes. They're up the court, ready to attack. Some early game jitters for both sides. Ball's a little slippery here, and everybody's trying to find their footing. Great move by Poffenberger.
Oh, beautiful move.
Baseline.
Carson Poffenberger out of Morgantown. It's the first West Virginia points of the game. Mitchell off the mark on that three-pointer, out of bounds, and back to West Virginia. Of course, Mitchell obviously getting ready for college hoops, but also a key member of the Harrison Central baseball team.
Yeah, a little change of pace here. Probably been playing baseball for a few weeks and had to lace up the Nikes one more time here in basketball season.
Of course, the three Mohicans on the court just played the state championship game. Fell in a heartbreaker. George Washington. And West Virginia with the ball once again. Poffenberger with it, gets it ahead to Pryor.
Poffenberger going to play his college basketball, stay in the state of West Virginia. Right, played Shepherd.
Mojo Chisler off the mark there from Clay-Battelle. Clay-Battelle in the state tournament this year. Charles Miller, three balls good from Catholic Central.
Pretty shot there from the wing.
Clip, no good there. 5-2 early on, Ohio with the lead. Court for three. Back iron, rebounded by Van Dyne. And tracked down by Moore of Clay-Battelle. 5-2 early on here, West Virginia. With the ball trailing Ohio. Three ball in the air. Good by Poffenberger.
Great handles by Poffenberger. Guy of that size and stature able to handle the ball on the perimeter is a unique thing.
Mason Brown, Buckeye. Good.
Elite three-point shooters here on both squads. A couple players scoring 86 to 95 threes in a season.
Some great stats.
Unbelievable.
Miller's going to push it up court. Oh, spin, off balance, gets it to go.
What a shot. What a shot. Spin move, one-handed, faded away. Talent for two.
Pryor down court, he scores. 10-7. Oh, deep three by Brown. Off the mark this time. Poffenberger with the rebound. Ahead. A little too strong. Was looking for more out of Clay-Battelle. WV Medicine Wheeling Hospital replayers. Look at Miller. Will spin. Off balance. Under control, though. Gets it to go. Van Dyne from Indian Creek. He'll line up a three ball. Too strong. More with the rebound. Pryor with it. Chisler. To his teammate from Clay-Battelle. More out of bounds. It'll stay. And we got some substitutions. DJ Saunders, Avery, Lee, Beau, Heller, three-part Patriots in. Called Max Washington from Linsly and Hunter Kelley from Linsly. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
Looks like they win.
10-7 is your score. Three ball by Heller off the mark. You got three Park Patriots, two Linsly cadets in the game.
Right, so we have some Ohio County flair now. You started with the Monongahela County flair. Now we're into Ohio County.
And Brown from Buckeye hits again from deep. 13-7 Ohio. DJ Saunders over to Avery Lee. He'll play college baseball at Marshall. This three off the mark, but a nice follow by Max Washington out of the Linsly school.
Crash the boards, you get rewarded. Great effort there by Mr. Washington.
Kobe Mitchell handling the basketball, working on Saunders. Three in the air, off the mark, rebound Cork, back to Miller. He'll shoot it. Off the mark this time, here comes West Virginia. Lee, push it, back to Heller. Three in the air, too strong. Van Dyne tracks it down. Isaiah Van Dyne out of Indian Creek. Big leader for Joe Dunleavy's squad this past season. Cork from Cambridge. They made a nice tournament run. Can't get that one to drop, and Lee has it. Dish to Washington.
Lee really looking to push the pace.
Follows and scores. Not wasting any time getting the ball at the court. No shot clocks needed here.
Yeah, right, no, not at all. I think there may be a 2-second limitation the coaches had to get that ball off the floor. They're following that rule.
And Miller hits again.
Great coaches on both sides. very experienced, grizzled veterans here. See them in this game. It probably won't be the last time.
Avery Lee for three. Good.
Ball moves around, finding some shooters, and these guys are knocking them down.
Mason Brown lines up another one. This one's off the front iron, but he gets the rebound. Helped out by Van Dyne. Van Dyne with it. Guarded by Hunter Kelley, standout quarterback as well for Linsly. Headed to Otterbein. Step back three off the front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Saunders. Gets it to Heller, his high school teammate, and he will finish.
Pretty finish. Little English, kissed it off the glass.
15-14. Miller with the basketball. Into the lane, spin, kick out. Kobe Mitchell, 4-3, good.
He knew that one was going in before it even left his hand. He stepped into it, had a clean look, and that was definitely going in.
Hit a few of those in his high school career. Look for more in college. Here is Heller for three. Washington gets the board.
Really
Draws
impressed.
The foul.
Really impressed with Washington. He's working really hard on the glass, has really good size and length, and crashes the offensive boards, and he's been a factor here as he's checked in the last couple minutes.
Cork with the foul. And some substitutions coming in here for the Ohio All-Stars. Fort Fry Cadets into the ball game, including Nick Hart and Kelton Fogel. Luke Merritt from Union Local into the ball game. Will Balgo, St. Clairsville. And here is Hart. Can't get it, but he gets the putback. He'll be playing Marietta. Gets the bucket to go.
Great pickup by the Pioneer program out of Marietta College.
Very good program. With Lucas Isley, the former River Pilot, down there at Marietta. Short on the three-point attempt. 20-16 your score. Ohio with the lead and the basketball. Also into the game, David Zwack from Bel Air. Free ball in and out. Merritt gets the putback.
Every player gets the rebound. Their heads immediately up before the ball goes to the floor, and they're looking to get that ball up the floor without having to dribble. And it's really fun to watch all these elite players playing against each other.
Saunders, future Wheeling Cardinal, takes it to the buckets. Chris Richardson, I'd like to have him. And it's Merritt, who hit the 1,000-point mark in his final game of high school, knocks down the three-pointer. He's got 5. Here's Heller for 3. That one's off the mark, rebounded by Will Balgo out of St. Clairsville. Merritt, ball deflected. Fogel gathers, blocked by Washington. Zwack for 3, off the mark, rebounded by Saunders. DJ over to Max Washington. And he'll finish.
Great length, great steps there to get to the rim.
He's got 6 points.
An early leader here for player of the game.
Luke Merritt off the mark this time, rebounded by Avery Lee.
Great handles by Avery Lee. Really hard to contain him.
As I mentioned, he'll be playing college baseball at Marshall, but also very good at hoops. Here's Merritt. Leaves it for Hart. Timeout on the floor after the Hart bucket. We'll take a quick timeout as well. 11:55 to go in the first half. It's 27-20. Ohio in front.
The WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital Samuel A. Mumley OVAC All-Star Basketball Game is sponsored by these official OVAC corporate partners: Project Best, West Liberty University, Youth System Service, West Virginia Northern Community College, and Kinetic Networking.
A longtime coach at Paden City, Fred King, honored with the Boys Coaches Award. We'll have some breaks in the action for some award presentations.
Freddie King, longtime coach, had the opportunity to play against him. His teams were always well coached, had an opportunity to coach against him, and I don't think you could find a nicer guy, a nicer coach in the Ohio Valley. Very, very well-deserved reward for him.
Absolutely great guy. I love talking to Coach King, and congratulations again to him for being honored with the Boys Coaches Award this year. Well, the OVAC Student Athlete Achievement Award, powered by Belmont College, awarded the best all-around boys and girls programs in athletics and academics. Points earned and tracked throughout the year based on final standings and placements. with grade point averages. One winning school from each of the 5 classes will be crowned at the end of the school year and recognized on our virtual Banquet of Champions television broadcast on January 23rd. So new faces in there for West Virginia. Lucky Pulice of Madonna gets it out. Cain, Paden City hits from outside.
Cain, a prolific three-point shooter, shows you why there. Just stepped in the game, no hesitation, pulled it up, nothing but net. Lucky Pulice.
Stolen away. Lucky Pulice, you know him well. You had a chance to coach him his first couple years of high school.
Absolutely. Lucky was a great guy to coach. I don't know you'll find a harder worker in playing in basketball. He's a great kid.
Also in the lineup right now for West Virginia, Gavin Postlewait from Magnolia. His head coach, Dave Tallman, on the bench for the West Virginia All-Stars. J.C. Maxwell wheeling central for 3. That one's off. He had a big state tournament leading the Maroon Knights to the state championship game. Will Beau go for 3? That's off and rebounded by Maxwell. Maxwell leaves it up for Postlewait. He'll gather. He'll score. Zwack from Belair with it. Pulls up. Rebounded. Maxwell. Maxwell had a big 30-point effort in the state semis.
Yeah, they made a great run. Great run. And
playing in Class AAA this year. Derrick Derrow into the lineup from John Marshall. Pulice has it, goes baseline, kicks out to Cain. He'll shoot again for 3. This one too strong, knocked out of bounds. And it will go to the Ohio All-Stars. 27-24, as expected, fast-paced, hitting some shots. Still waiting for that first dunk. We have a dunk contest at halftime as well. Here's a 3 off the mark. Postlewait gets it.
We saw quite a few in warm-ups, so I expect them to put on a show.
Derrow, John Marshall, into the lane, takes it. Rebounded by Beau, who played football at Ashland. Here's Zwack. Nice dish to Merritt. And the Union local Jet will finish. Merritt's got a quick 7 points for Ohio.
You're on the floor, you get rewarded.
Pulice just saw him play a baseball game. Of course, part of the baseball team. Nice look. Zwack gets it back. Blocked by Maxwell.
Kids laughing, having fun. This is what it's all about.
Derrow pull up. He hits. Derrow from downtown. Merritt into the lane. He drops in.
Nice drive there. Pulled up the little floater. Very pretty.
Maxwell guarded by Merritt. Pulice. Maxwell will shoot it. He'll hit. J.C. Maxwell.
What a pretty looking shot there from Mr. Maxwell.
Zwack handles it. Back out the heart. Remember him having a huge game against Wheeling Central in the Buckeye Challenge a couple years ago. As we mentioned, going to Marietta. 1-point game. Ohio in front. Maxwell out to Derrow. Lets it fly from 3. In and out. Hart with the rebound. And they're going to run it. Hart spin. Too strong. Derrow with it. Into the lane is Derrow. Gets it back out to Postlewait. Postlewait thought about it. Not sure if he thought maybe his coach Dave Tallman would say, hey, take it down.
Pull it out a little bit. Got some clock.
There he goes. Nice work by Gavin Postlewait.
Great strong take. Able to get through, work through the contact and get it up over the rim.
Oh, deep 3 here. Too strong by Fogel. Here's Maxwell. Got Pulice in front of him. Lost it. Fogel with it.
Little Euro step. Great defensive play.
Fogel. Scoop. Lays it in.
Great plays on both ends.
His first bucket. Timeout for substitutions. Got the CBs back into the game. Chisler, along with Gavin Moore. Be sure to visit the OVAC Sports Museum, featuring memorabilia from OVAC member schools. That's located on the concourse of West Banquet Arena. Donations are accepted from the public. Anyone interested should contact the OVAC historian, Tom Radizak, the number on your screen, or the email, tom@ovac.org. Poffenberger back in there. It's the original starting 5 for West Virginia. The 3 Mohegans and 2 CBs.
Second stint in here for Kobe Mitchell. We'll see if he starts getting going here, knock the rust off a little bit during that first sequence for him.
Gavin Moore with the bucket out of Clay-Battelle. There's Kobe. Over to Zion Sawyer, a Steubenville Big Red in for the first time. Mitchell, corner 3, off the mark. Rebounded by Christian Dunover, Shenandoah's all-time leading scorer. Here comes West Virginia. Pryor. Bucket's good.
Quick hands everywhere. The ball's never safe. Speed on this floor is amazing. You know, you score a bucket, you run down, maybe you turn around before
Green
half
from
court.
Wellsville, too strong.
Ball may be already ahead of you. So you're always alert here. Playing with talent like this, you always got to be alert. The ball's always coming. There's never a break.
Was your All-Star game you played it? Was it up and down like that?
Yeah,
High scoring?
Yeah, it was. It was up and down, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. These kids will remember this.
Here's Dunover from Shenandoah. Zeps made a run to the district tournament this year. Here's Zion Sawyer, deep 3, back iron, rebounded by Pryor. Fires it down court to Moore. Trying to get it to Chisler, stolen away by Dunover. Dunover. Oh! Almost got it to go. Court, short, and rebounded. Here comes West Virginia. Pryor with the basketball. Poffenberger. Pulls it up. Doesn't get the friendly bounce that time, and Dunover comes away with it for Ohio. 5:45 and counting on your Belmont College scoreboard. Stolen away by Pryor. Xavier Pryor throws it down.
There we go. I mentioned quick hands a few minutes ago, and then there it was. Was able to convert for the first dunk of the game. So great to be able to see the kids get to have this game. These kids are resilient. You know, I wanted to mention that, and just God bless these kids and for everything they've had to endure along the way. Certainly very good to see these guys out here having fun, laughing.
We'll take a quick timeout. 38-33 your score. West Virginia leads with 5:36 to go in the opening half. Mike Coyne presented right now at midcourt with the Officials Award. Longtime Ohio Valley official. Great to see him honored there. And J.R. Pista, co-game director, along with Linsly Amirani, presenting him with his award. Another break in the action as we honor some more great people from the OVAC.
Yeah, Mike would ref some of my games, and every time I saw him walk in the door, you just knew it was going to be one of the best, if not the best, officiated game that night in the area. He's just a quality official and just an even better person.
Absolutely, and congratulations again to Mike Coyne, honored with today's Officials Award. Earlier we saw Fred King honored with the Boys Coaches Award. 38-33 your score as we get set to get back to action here. West Virginia 5-point lead.
The Tallman duo shaking hands with Mr. Coyne. A lot of love between these coaches and these officials.
Second time the Tallmans have coached together in this All-Star game. Did so back in 2015 as well. Both of them have won state championships.
A lot of coaching IQ in that family. It'll be interesting Thanksgiving dinner conversations.
Yeah, no doubt. Chisler with it for West Virginia. The CB out of Clay-Battelle. Back out to Pryor, over to Poffenberger. Started by Court. He'll shoot the 3.
Chisler
in and out.
Chisler looking to go down to Florida after this year and look at a prep school down there to increase his talents and look to play college basketball thereafter.
Oh, almost knocked away. Bechtel over to Poffenberger. Nice look to Moore. Up and in for 2.
Poffenberger, great vision, great handles, great passing. He's going to be a very positive addition to Justin's team.
Turnover. Here come the West Virginia All-Stars. Lob into Poffenberger. He will finish. Poffenberger's got 7, and West Virginia's opened up a 9-point lead. 42-33. Cork can get it to go. Here comes Pryor. Kick out. Bechtel off the iron. Rebound. Court ahead to Kobe Mitchell. Kobe will pull up off the mark that time. Green's there from Wellsville, and he will score the bucket. Luke Green of the Wellsville Tigers. Deep three by Chisler. Almost tipped in there.
He was up there.
Donover. Kick out to Green again. Green, this time off the mark. Sawyer with the rebound. Back to Green. Stolen away by Pryor. And he will finish. Pryor's got 8 points in this All-Star game. And some substitutions as Charles Miller's back into the lineup for the Ohio All-Stars. DJ Saunders for West Virginia, along with Hunter Kelley, Max Washington, Linsly, Beau Heller back in there. Avery Lee got 3 Park Patriots, 2 Linsly cadets in there. Here's Zion Sawyer of Steubenville. Pulls up for a 3, in and out. Kelley from the cadets to Linsly. He'll shoot the 3. It's blocked, and Sawyer comes away with it. He's got Mitchell ahead. Mitchell will pull it back out. Finds Donover. To Mitchell.
Great pass.
Finishes. Nice work by Donover to find Kobe Mitchell.
One-handed pass. Then he moves without the ball. What a great play. Great.
From downtown, Avery Lee.
Amazing ball movement. They find the open shooter, and pretty much they're all shooters. So if you're open, it's probably going up, and a decent chance it's going in. Great
Catholic
move.
Central, the Big Red right there. Miller to Sawyer.
Use of the head fake. Use of the head fake. I threw many of those in my day just because I needed to, or else it was going the other way. So no stranger to throwing 8 head fakes maybe in a row.
Lee 3 this time's off the mark. Green pulls down the rebound. 47-39 here. We got 2:23 to go until halftime.
See if Ohio can make a run here and draw it a little closer before halftime.
Mitchell.
Set up a second half showdown.
Rebounded by Lee.
What we know is no lead is safe, certainly.
There's been some big leads that have gone away in a hurry.
Yeah, it could disappear in a second.
Hart getting set to check back in for Ohio. Playing for his head coach, Eric Henniger.
That's what's unique about this game. One more chance, regardless of how it finished for you in the regular season, your team. The opportunity for some of these guys to have one more game with their coach, and then certainly some of them with their teammates or friends from other schools, and just such a positive thing for players, some of them to end their career, and some of them fortunately can go on and still an end to their high school career, and just such a fun thing for these kids, and so well deserved.
Yeah, some of these guys will get to play in college. Some this will be it, except for maybe intramurals. Washington. It's both. 49-39, 2 to go in the first half. Donover pulls up. In and out. Miller tracks it down. Corner, 3 ball. Good. Charles Miller having himself a nice all-star game. He got a couple threes, a couple 2-pointers. 10 points, if my math's right. Washington open for 3. Hart pulls down the rebound. Trying to keep up with the scoring over here. Hart and 1.
Way to take the contact and still be able to finish. I mean, people may not appreciate that type of play, but be able to get through the contact, still get the ball up and finish. I mean, that takes a lot of strength and a lot of talent. Let's see if he can convert the 3-point play. And he does.
And he does. 5-point game, just like that. 1:30 and counting on your Belmont College scoreboard. Bottom right-hand corner of your screen, there's Washington. Back over to Saunders. DJ kicks it out. Hunter Kelley for 3. Isaiah Van Dyne. Indian Creek pulls it back in. And Van Dyne, nice dish to Miller. Played against each other, now teammates, and gets the bucket.
so hard to stay in front of these guys. They're all so quick, and they all have great handles, and forces help, and then you leave shooters because you have to. And so it's just fun. It's what a challenge on the defensive end to guard such offensively talented players.
3 ball off to mark. 48 seconds to go. Hard over to Dunover. Dunover for 3. Back iron. Saunders with it. Ahead to Max Washington. And
some fireworks.
Finishes.
There you go.
Above the rim.
Throws it down. What an outlet pass there. What a beautiful outlet pass.
3 ball short. Teller has it. Looked at to get the lead. Lee has it. 24 seconds.
Virginia's really looking to push pace and get out here and run.
Lee for 3. He's got 9 on 3 3-pointers. Hart guarded by Lee.
Hiles has some shots in and out here. See if they can find some rhythm here.
5 seconds, tied up. 4.2 on the clock, 54-47. Van Dyne to inbound. 4.2 on the first half clock. Inbound to Miller. Charles Miller working on Saunders. Pulls up for 3. Back iron. It's halftime. 54-47 at the half. We will take a timeout, and we will return with your halftime report in a moment. Again, right now it's 54-47 at the half. West Virginia in front. Let me check out your first half highlights brought to us by HMS PPS. And lots of action. No shortage of highlights in this first half. Morgantown's Carson Poffenberger with the early bucket. Charles Miller will spin off balance, get the bucket to drop. He had a big first half for Ohio. On the other end, Gavin Postlewait, the Magnolia Blue Eagles hits. Luke Merritt, Union Local, providing some offense off of the bench. And Christian Dunover of Shenandoah here at the turnover for West Virginia. Xavier Pryor finishes with the slam. Here's Dunover. Finds Kobe Mitchell. Nice look. Future Akron Zip with the bucket. Avery Lee had 3 threes in the first half, including that one. 54-47, your score at the half. We head back to courtside with more from our supporters of the OVAC in this All-Star game. Olivia Silverio, marketing executive with Bordas & Bordas, talking with us. Olivia, tell me about the partnership helping Bordas & Bordas give back to the community, and tell us a little more about that.
Yeah, we're a longtime partner of the OVAC, and because we have offices in West Virginia and Ohio, it really is a great fit for us. We have attorneys and staff that have family, friends, and neighbors that compete at OVAC events, so that allows us to support them and give back to our community. And we just want to wish all the athletes competing in the game good luck today.
On behalf of the OVAC, thanks so much for your support.
Thank you.
Colleen Dorsey from Youth Services Systems talking with us. Talk to us a little more about the Impact Coalition and what that entails.
The Impact Coalition is a substance use prevention coalition, and we help the Ohio Valley keep our youth away from drugs and to make better choices. We provide evidence-based programming and activities to the youth of our area so that we hope that they make better choices in the future and choose good things over drugs and alcohol.
Absolutely. Well, on behalf of the OVAC, thanks for the good work you do, and thanks for the continued support.
Thank you.
Dr. Michael Campsey, Chief Medical Officer and Cardiologist at WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital, talking with us. Talk to me about why it's important for WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital to be involved with the OVAC.
Well, I think, as you know, through the years, Wheeling Hospital has a long-standing tradition of giving back to the community, and it's important for WVU Medicine at Wheeling to continue in that tradition. Our support today is a way of saying thank you to the community for the support that they have given to us in our efforts to improve care in the region. Our long-term goal is to improve upon the care through the development of a healthcare institute model, which we've already started to establish through our Heart and Vascular Institute, our Neuroscience Institute, our Women's and Children's Institute, and our Cancer Institute. And we really believe that The development of the Institute model will just further enhance the basis of care that we're able to provide from a primary care standpoint and a specialty care standpoint. This model of care is a tie back to the university model of care and really will be a benefit to our community.
Very nice. Thank you so much for your continued support of the OVAC.
Thank you.
We'll take a timeout. 54-47 your score at the half. West Virginia leads Ohio here at Wheeling Park High School. We'll be right back.
The OVAC reminds adults to discuss underage drinking. The Family Talk About Drinking is sponsored by the Anheuser-Busch distributors of the Upper Ohio Valley. Visit anheuserbusch.com and Facebook at AB Family Talk for more information. Karen Bauer Distributing, JC Mensor Distributing, Muxie Distributing Company, and Waldorf Distributing.
Halftime at the Palace on the Hill, 54-45. West Virginia with the lead. At halftime, slam dunk contest. And Gavin Postlewait of Magnolia, your winner. We had some great attempts, but it's certainly not easy when you get really creative. Gavin Postlewait, solid, getting up there, throwing it down, is your slam dunk award winner. Warming up now for the second half. Postlewait in the first half had 4 points for the West Virginia All-Star. And of course, his coach, Dave Tallman, on the bench as a co-head coach, along with Tallman's son, David Tallman of Morgantown. The Ohio All-Stars trailing by 9 as we head to the second half. They were led in the first half by Charles Miller's 12 points unofficially. There's a look at Coach David Tallman of Morgantown. His team played the state championship game this last weekend from when we're playing this game. And it lost a heartbreaker to George Washington there in the final 10 seconds. But of course, he has a state championship to his credit, along with his dad at Magnolia. We'll see Coach Tallman this summer as well, coaching Best Virginia. He's an assistant for that Best Virginia squad in the TBT, that big tournament across the country that features a lot of alumni teams. A lot of former Mountaineers will be on that team that he'll be a part of, helping coach once again this year in Charleston in one of the regionals. So
it's so much fun to watch those teams play, the TBT teams, and certainly the Tallmans are West Virginia coaching royalty. So it'll be fun to watch Coach Tallman compete in that tournament as well.
West Virginia with the ball to open up the second half. Cain of Paden City inbounds it to J.C. Maxwell. Wheeling Central over to Lucky Pulice. Pulice pulls up. Short this time. Zwack with the rebound for Ohio. Gets it ahead to Hart. Hart pulls up for three. Postlewait pulls down the rebound. Derrick, Derrow, John Marshall brings it up court for West Virginia. Stolen away by Zwack. Zwack over to Luke Merritt for three. Off the mark. And battle for the board. Pulice saves it into Maxwell.
Great save there by Pulice with vision. Throw it behind his back.
Gets it back. Derrow will finish. Derrow with 5 unofficially. 11-point game. Hart though, reverse. We'll go though. Postlewait with the rebound. Maxwell with it. He'll pull up for 3. Off the mark, and Hart with the board. Nick Hart takes it.
Great drive. Hart's been very a big factor here. Has the ball often, making drives. Has some pretty finishes.
Derrow tried the 3. Rebound, Cain. Draws the foul. Cain out of Paden City. We saw him early in the game, knocked down the 3.
Three-point shot, such an important factor in today's game, especially all of these kids with three-point range. We've seen quite a few of them go up today. And, a lot of makes. They've been all pretty good shots.
Cain trying to hit both here. And he does. Nice stroke. 58-47. Mason Brown, a Buckeye local. Cut off there, trying to go baseline. Gets it to Zwack. Zwack pulls it back out. Vogel for three. Back iron. Hart saves it in.
Great hustle. Went up and got it.
Zwack for three.
Ohio keeps it. Attack the rebound at his highest point, and that's what he did. Great effort. Nick Hart trying to make a run, get started here for his team, bring him back, and
he has 12 unofficially now.
Make it a game down the stretch.
Maxwell's open. Buries it. JC Maxwell.
Maxwell with the answer.
At 6. Merritt pulls up for three.
Also a three-point contest going on here in the boys game.
Merritt's got 12. Pulice takes it. Postlewait the rebound. Both drop either. And Ohio's got it. Zwack. Hart. Merritt will save it back in. Zwack's open for three. Cain with the rebound. He'll pull up and hit. Tie Cain.
Time they're deadly from downtown.
And from downtown, Luke Merritt.
And another one.
Merritt with 15 points. Cain in and out. Gets the rebound. Pulice over to Derrow. Looking to take it and gets the drop in.
Strong kid. Get through that contact. Got to the spot. It'll elevate, knock it down.
Merritt another three. This time and rebounded by Pulice. Pulice pushes it up court. Nice spin.
Great move, unable to convert.
And some substitutions. Avery lead, DJ Saunders, Beau, Heller, Poffenberger in. We'll take a quick timeout. 66-56, early second half. Three ball off the mark, rebounded, retained by Ohio. Vogel drives it. Got off Saunders' arm and out of bounds. They'll stay with Ohio. West Virginia 10-point lead. 15-52. Brown goes baseline to left hand. It's tied up there by Saunders. Merritt, short jumper on the baseline. He gets it to go. Luke Merritt.
These kids,
Heller.
These kids just know basketball. Great effort there by Maxwell to follow the ball. These kids, I'm sure they didn't have enough time to put a lot of plays in things, so they're just playing off IQ and reading basketball cuts, and it's pretty to watch.
Noah Hart's fouled as he shoots. And he'll get to shoot three at the free throw line. So Hart will go to the line to shoot three. First one is up and good. Hart with 13 unofficially here.
Averaged 18 points in the regular season. Can certainly stuff the stat sheet. 7 rebounds to go along with those 8 points.
And look to make it 3 for 3 here at the line. Pull Ohio to within 7, which he does. 68-61. Still got 15 minutes to play.
Plenty of time, certainly in a game like this.
Poffenberger on the block. Falls away, fade away, and gets to go. First bucket of the second half. Zwack for 3. Rebounded by Heller. Poffenberger. Dish to Maxwell. Maxwell back out to Heller. Heller drives. Leaves it short.
Man,
And
2 passes and layup. If you had a stopwatch there, I'd say probably 1.9, 2.1 seconds. Ball gets one end of the floor to the other, and easy layup. The IQ I mentioned of these kids is unbelievable. Know how to get the ball up the floor. Kids running, playing hard.
That 3 ball off. And Ohio's got it down 7. Zwack to Merritt to Fogel. He's wide open. Back iron, rebounded by Avery Lee. Poffenberger finishes off the feed from Lee.
Poffenberger, such a magnet with the ball, able to do so many things, can finish in different ways. Very hard player to guard.
Hart's going to let another one fly. He hits it again. Hart.
Really big contributor here for Ohio. Won't let them go away.
He's got 13 and a half. He's got 20 for the game. The OVAC's on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Find pictures, articles, and updates of everything OVAC. Just search Ohio Valley Athletic Conference on Facebook. Follow at OVAC_sports on Twitter and on Instagram. 72-66 after the Hart 3. Substitutions for Ohio. Rebound by Lucarina Wellsville. 1,000+ point scorer for the Tigers. Gets it to Christian Dunover, the Zets' all-time leading scorer. Working on Heller. Leaves that one short. And Saunders with the rebound. Ahead to Maxwell. He will finish. Former teammates at Wheeling Central connects. Charles Miller. Sawyer there for the rebound. Back out to Dunover. Front iron. That 3 ball off and pulled in by Miller. Zion Sawyer for 3. It's good.
Stepped into that one. Pretty looking shot.
He's got 5. 74-69. It's a 5-point game. Poffenberger, guarded by Will Balgo, shoots the 3. It hits. Poffenberger.
Score from anywhere. Score from anywhere. Going to be really fun watching him as he develops in his collegiate career.
Sister Paige is a very good basketball player as well from Morgantown. Here's Miller over to Dunover. 3 ball in the air. Good for Christian Dunover.
Great vision by Mr. Miller. He knew it was good before it left the hand.
Saunders to Heller for 3. Good. Beau Heller hits. It's 80-72. Substitution time for West Virginia. Back to get a couple of the Mohegans in there. Here's a look on your WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospital replay. Hart. And then Maxwell finishing. Back to action on the court now. Dunover pulls up. Down for the board. Max Washington out of bounds.
Ball goes from inside, outside, inside, outside. Guys are cutting. They're finding everybody. You think a guy leaves his feet might be in a little bit of trouble, but they're able to find players, and players are moving. Such a high level.
Xavier Pryor comes away with it for Morgantown. Lob for Washington. And Max Washington finishes. Nice feed from Pryor.
What a pass. What vision. Right on the money.
Miller. Out to Dunover. Uses the left. Balgo with the rebound. Charles Miller comes away with it. But Bechtel quickly to Pryor, his high school teammate. Mojo Chisler. Can't finish that one. And here comes Ohio. Dunover. Over to Miller. Charles Miller, the lefty 3. Too strong that time. And Chisler comes away with the The rebound pushes it up court. Moore from Clay-Battelle. No good. Rebound by Dunover. Nice work by Christian Dunover. Gets the bucket to go.
Great move. Great move.
6 points in his half. Unofficially 9 for the game. Pryor skips it over. Bechtel in the corner to Chisler. Bechtel, as he was falling, gets rid of it. Knocked out of bounds by Green. It'll stay with West Virginia. 82-74 your score, 9:52 to go.
I don't think you need many plays here. Baseline out of bounds. These players know how to get open and they know how to score.
Look at Dunover on the other end here. Pulls up on the baseline and hits. Making an 8-point game. Over to Washington. Lets that one go. That's off. Battle for the board, and Moore sticks with it.
Great finish. Able to get that in there one-handed.
Chisler with the rebound for West Virginia. Green nearly steals it away. Now it's going to get called for the foul.
Great hustle by Green. Trying to create a spark.
Ohio foul, Luke Green.
84-74. So you've got Pryor with the basketball. Looking for Washington, who played at Morgantown. Pryor to Linsly. That shot no good there. Blocked, and here comes the Ohio All-Stars once again. Dunover, oh, nice fake. Loses it there. Here comes Washington ahead to Chisler. Back to Washington. Lost it. Pryor's got it. Quick dish. And a two-handed flush for Max Washington.
Great pass there to find Mr. Washington along the baseline with the strong finish. Two-hand slam. Miller. Smooth.
Miller.
Again from the perimeter.
His first points of the second half. He's got 15, 86-77. Chisler from downtown. He hits.
Mojo Chisler.
His first bucket.
Ohio closes the margin a little bit. West Virginia answers usually with a 3.
Dunover will stay with Ohio. And some mass substitutions as we'll take a quick timeout. 89-77.
The OVAC would like to thank these official media partners for their support. WTOV9, The Watchdog, AM 1600 WKKX, and AM 1370 WVLY, Lamar Advertising, The Times Leader, and The Intelligencer, Wheeling News Register.
Hunter Kelley just got a bucket there as we were coming back from the break. Kelley out of Linsly. And Nick Hart now goes to the line. 90-77 is your score. Now here's the replay of Hunter Kelley on the board. Hart with the free throw. Hits them both again. Had himself a big game for Ohio. 90-79 now your score.
Ohio needing to stop here.
Derrow went for the reverse lay, and Postlewait looking for the putback. Kicks it out. Hunter Kelley, 3-ball, good.
There's the 3-point shot answer from West Virginia.
93-79.
Tell you what, it's going to be a lot of fun watching Hart play with Isley at Marietta.
Absolutely. Here's Cain. Short. Gets it ahead to Merritt. Leaves it for Kobe Mitchell. Mason Brown, Buckeye local hits from deep. And on the other end, Lucky Pulice.
Lucky Pulice running the floor, great pass.
Brown again.
Derrow pushes the ball here, great pass from him. Full court to Lucky Pulice on the play before.
Nice take.
What a finish there.
Mitchell. Back to the iron. Van Dyne battling with Postlewait for the rebound. Again, 97-80. Rebounded by Mitchell. Down to Merritt. Merritt. 3-ball. Battle for the rebound, out of bounds. It'll go to West Virginia, 3 points away from the 100-point mark with 5:49 to go. Here's a look at Derrow, nice take.
In a game like this, you could almost guarantee at least one team's going to hit the century mark.
Van Dyne from Indian Creek. Steps back, shoots it, and it's short that time, and Cain comes away with it. Fires it in for Postlewait, but it's knocked away, and Mason Brown comes away with it for Ohio. Van Dyne drives, got a pass to the bucket, reverse, and the foul, Isaiah Van Dyne.
Pretty play, goes up on the left side of the basket, finishes on the right side, gets the contact.
Well done.
Great finish. Just enough spin on the ball.
It's the free throw as well. 97-83. Pulice sticks with it and gets it to go. Nice work by Lucky Pulice. The Madonna blue on. Here's Hart. Tough take. He's fouled. Go to line 4:54 to go.
Great play by Pulice on the other end of the floor. Tough, hard-nosed kid. That's how he gets his points there around the rim, playing through contact, finishing.
Hart back at the free throw line. Hits again. I don't think he's missed. Hits them both.
Hart keeping a minute, keeping it alive. Certainly not over. 5 minutes left. A lot of basketball to be played.
Merritt blocks the shot initially. Derrow sticks with it. Inside Postlewait. Tough shot. Gets it to go.
What a
as they hit
finish.
the century mark and more.
What a finish. Seems every time Ohio's clawed back in this game, West Virginia's always had the answer, especially this half.
Got Hart there from behind. Postlewait banks it in.
Banks are open on Sundays during OVAC All-Star game.
1:02 onto 85. Out of bounds. It will stay with Ohio. We'll take a quick timeout. 4:22 to go. It's 1:02-85. 1:02-85. Your score. West Virginia leading Ohio. Ohio basketball. Kobe Mitchell will let that 3-ball fly. Will drop, and Xavier Pryor comes away with it. Poffenberger to Kelley. Poffenberger picks up the dribble. There's Maxwell working on Van Dyne. Thought about the three. Get it inside. Turnaround, Avery lead.
Wow.
Had a D1 baseball player going at a D1 hoops player, and Avery Lee connects.
So much athleticism. Unbelievable.
Mitchell off the mark. Poffenberger pulls up, and he will hit. Poffenberger's had a big second half with 10 points, gets 17 for the game. Oh, Hart, nice take, up and in for 2. So Hart scores again. Avery Lee getting it done.
Mr. Lee's been everywhere tonight.
Got 4 threes. Mason Brown lets it fly. Van Dyne battles for the board, gets it to go. 110-89. Lee again. That one's off. Merritt with the rebound. Van Dyne. He's a short. Pryor comes away with it. And a timeout to get some new guys in there. With 2:29 to go. The OVAC Overall Champion Award presented by WVU Medicine Wheeling Hospitals, awarded to the OVAC member school that records the highest number of points in a respective division's all sports standings. Each high school awarded points in a predetermined number of sports for boys and girls. The winning school in each division will get a trophy and be announced during the virtual Banquet of Champions broadcast on June 23rd. You can find the standings on the OVAC website, ovac.org. Bechtel gets into the lane. That will drop. Hart comes away with the rebound. Vogel.
Nick Hart with the assist there. He's certainly been everywhere as well.
Saunders finds Bechtel. And Bechtel hits from the outside. His first points. Will Bauga checks back in for Ohio. The OVAC Banquet of Champions presented by Belmont College will once again be held virtually this year. Broadcast on WTOV9. Tune in Wednesday, June 23rd to find out what schools have been crowned champions in their classes, along with the Overall Champion Award, Student Achievement Award winners, and of course, Coach of the Year. Pass ahead to Postlewait. Oh, he finishes. 115-92, 123 to go. Bechtel with the rebound, gets it ahead to Ty Cain. And Cain will lay it up and in for 2. And some more substitutions.
Can't imagine the defensive effort and defensive game plan it would have taken today to stop either one of these teams offensively. All of them perimeter oriented, able to take the basket off the bounce, get to the rim, able to finish. You always need help guarding the ball. What a great display from every single player here on this floor, including their coaches.
Oh, Nick Hart.
Strong finish again.
And the foul. Hart's had a huge second half.
He has put him on his back for much of the second half.
Got 21 in the second half, 28 for the game. Future Marietta Pioneer hits again. Less than a minute to go, 117-94. This one is in control, 117-95. Max Washington off the mark. Hart comes with the rebound. Dish over, Vogel for 3. Pulice comes away with it. Hart was right there, gets it to Vogel, lays it up and in.
Nick Hart again, active hands.
Derrow, quick look.
Certainly done all he could to help his team be victorious today.
Pulice deflects it out of bounds. 117-97. Donover knocks down the triple, 117 to 100. Max Washington throws that one down. Let me go.
There we go. It's good sportsmanship there.
Hard again.
Letting it get the dunk attempt.
And that'll do it. 119 to 102. Both teams surpass the century mark.
And best of luck to all these young men and the next level in their future endeavors. We all know great things are in store for all of them.
We'll take a timeout. When we return, your Project Best post-game show, and then we'll wrap things up here from Wheeling Park High School. Project Best post-game show, the West Virginia squad victorious. 119 to 102, the final as Country Roads plays here at Wheeling Park High School. Let's take a look at your West Virginia Northern Community College player of the game, and a lot of really good performances. We're talking about now from the winning team of West Virginia. Very balanced attack. Avery Lee providing a lift with some three-pointers, dishing the ball, and the future Marshall Thundering Herd baseball player with a very nice ball game.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. He was everywhere. Quick hands, facilitating off the dribble, off the bounce, full court passes, knocked down a bunch of threes. He was everywhere.
Absolutely. Nick Hart, of course, for the Ohio side.
He would have to be the guy
Got
for sure.
30 points, I believe, on that side. So great performances on both sides, up and down the lineup. And soon we will check out your highlights from the second half, brought to us by Subway. In a 119 to 102 West Virginia victory. West Virginia victorious in both OVAC All-Star games today, girls and boys. Now look at your Subway second half highlights, and plenty of them to check out. Ty Cain from Paden City showing off the range in this one. On the other end, Luke Merrick heating up, baseline jumper. He gets it to drop. Xavier Pryor ahead to Max Washington for two. Nice game from Washington out of Linsly. And Derrow, strong finish in the lane. Isaiah Van Dyke, however, reverse up and in for two. Carson Poffenberger steps up, hits the three. It's good. And it's a win for West Virginia. 119 to 102.